The Belize Defense Force, in the war on drugs, has been actively involved in seeking out and destroying hundreds of acres of marijuana fields. In a country where the sale and consumption of cannabis is widespread, any attempt at addressing the problem at its root ultimately affects the bottom line on the streets. Since teaming up with Joint Task Force Bravo under the United States Southern Command, the BDF has been able to put a dent in the illicit industry.
This year we destroyed a total of 151,000 marijuana plants. Several patrols have been deployed. One of the major operations we did was with Joint Task Force Bravo with the U.S. Army, where they bring in their helicopters and we dispatch up to about 90 soldiers or so. We get support also from the police department to do these operations. On the occasions that they've been supporting us in the last 2 years or so, we've destroyed in excess of $12 million or so on each operation, which only lasts about 2 days. Comparatively, 2014, we had more success in that we destroyed over 187,000 marijuana plants. A total of 300 compressed marijuana were destroyed. So street value of what we've destroyed 2015 is in excess of 76 million Belize dollars worth of marijuana we destroyed in Belize.
Notwithstanding assistance from the U.S. government, which has, in some states, legalized the possession of certain quantities of marijuana, Belize's guiding principle remains very much the same. It is illegal to plant, sell, or be found in possession of the drug.
Our push to continue to detect and eradicate is still in line with government's policy, not to mention the problems that it poses with respect to our community and our society as a whole, the residual that stays in Belize and causes a lot of the crime problems in our country.
According to Brigadier General David Jones, a majority of the hemp destroyed in 2015 were plants that were cultivated in western Belize.
The Cayo district is the district that most of the marijuana was destroyed, followed by the Toledo district. So in the Cayo district, it's about 96,000 plants depicted there and 44,000. So we had destruction being done in the Corozal district, the Orange Walk district, Cayo and Toledo, but for the most part, Cayo had the most marijuana plantation being done.
Of course, tackling the perennial issue of marijuana is only one of several responsibilities that the BDF is tasked with. Each year, Belize's armed forces sets out to achieve a list of objectives, which include cracking down on other unlawful activities such as gold panning and illegal logging.
Gold panning continues, unfortunately. Our patrols are aggressively patrolling the area, particularly in the Chiquibul National Park, to try and deter these gold panners that comes into Belize and do illegal gold panning. 2014, no one was arrested and charged, but 2015 we had 4 that were detained and arrested and charged for gold panning within Belize. So 4 Guatemalans were arrested and charged for illegal gold mining inside Belize in 2015. 52 logs that consists of mahogany, cedar, and sapodilla were confiscated to the value of 7,800 Belize dollars, 300 board feet of mahogany, valued at 2,400 Belize, 166 planks of board equivalent to 2,213 board feet, valued at 11,065 Belize, so a grand total of 21,265 Belize dollars worth of lumber that we confiscated.
In 2015, there were a total of 210 joint patrols coordinated between BDF and the Guatemalan military. Most of these efforts turned out well, something Commander Jones says will be adopted within the area of the Sarstoon River.
The patrols that were unsuccessful with the Guatemalans, primarily most of them was because the Guatemalans didn't turn up in the area, and that is primarily because of logistical reasons, like the area of Aguas Turbas is very difficult for them, and it's mainly accessible for them by helicopter, and if their rotary aircraft is not working, it's more than likely they will inform us that they won't be able to make it. But for the most part, out of all those 210 patrols, only 9, so 201 times we met along the border from Aguas Turbas all the way down to Cadenas. And that is something we hope to emulate later on, also along the Sarstoon, where we plan to have joint patrols with them.
All of this has been accomplished without direct contact between the ministers responsible for national security in both countries. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.